everyone, I've just come to show you a loaded envelope that I've made, and I've made this for a swap partner in Finland. So I'll just go through. I'll just turn this over. I made the actual base with a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper, made it into like a long business envelope, and then taped it up to make a pocket here. So I've actually got 3 pockets. I've got one here at the end where it would have been a business envelope, but I didn't glue it down. So I've got the pocket there, and then I've glued it here and here. So I've got a second pocket, and then I've got the top, which is the third pocket. Now I borrowed this phone off a friend because, this camera, because my camera died. So I can't find the zoom on it, so you just have to bear with me. So I'll move it back a little bit like that. So she told me she likes mermaids and unicorns, so there's no theme to the loaded envelope, but I have put some mermaids and unicorns in it, as well as a lot of my other handmade things and some things out my stash. So I'll just go through this front part, the bottom part where the pockets are. I've lined the bottom with a nice yellow polka dot frilled ribbon, and I put some handmade butterflies, 3D butterflies there. Excuse me. I've got this was out of a little collection of die cuts I had to someone special, and I've just glittered that up. I've made this flower. I might do a separate video on these. I buy crunched up petals and I gather them all together. I give them a pearl or gem centre and I stickle them. So I've just stuck that on to the loaded envelope. I've trimmed here some washi tape and I've made another 3D butterfly there. Excuse me. And then sticking out of all the pockets is an absolute array of things. And let me move this down a little bit. On the top there is another one of my handmade flowers, and I'll just go through this now. Yeah, I'll lay it like that and then you can see as I take things out. So this is, let me just stick it back on. So I made one of these white flowers I briefly explained before with the purple one, and I've put a nice gorgeous like mint green pearl in the centre, and I've stickled it with some silver stickles, and it's a white paper clip, and on the reverse I put a little yellow sunflower. So this is a planner clip. Excuse me a minute. I'm sorry, the air is very dry today. So if she uses this as a planner clip, as she turns the pages, it's still a nice view on the back. So there's, I'll pop that there, handmade planner clip. And here, this is just an envelope of die cuts, an orange envelope, and some of the die cuts have fallen out. But I'll just briefly go through. So some are little tiny like die cuts or scraps, whatever you want to call them. And there's, as I say, it's a mixed theme. So some little glittered dogs as well. Some hearts. Some graphic 45 fairies. And you can pop that out and make frames as well. These are just little die cuts that I've run through the big shot. So there's an array of different genres, flowers, sentiments, and then that's just a little card, so something out of here can pop on it, and there's a little card made. I popped this in as well. It's just a cellophane bag, and you can pop goodies in it. So I'll pop that there. So you get all that in it as well. Plus I've popped this in, so you get a silver, a pink and a blue star stickers with like rhinestones in them. So they look lovely. And then This is like, I bought this online. It's like plastic and it's a bookmark and it says thinking of you, and there's a scene there from London and there's some postmarks. And as the recipient lives in Finland, I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of something from England. So that's that. Here I've got 2 frames, one slipped down, I'll get the other one out in a minute. So that's a little frame, you put a photograph and you surround it like that. I've got these hung on my bedroom wall with my kids and my parents in them. Not these ones, these are safari, but I've got other types with just flowers on, and you can pop a photo and put it on the wall or put them in a scrapbook. They're chipboard. There's 2 of those. I'll show you the other one when it comes out. Here is a pencil and with a 3D butterfly decorating the top, and you get an eraser as well. So that's that. Pop that there. Here is a little handmade envelope and I've decorated it with a butterfly. Oh, I'm going to need to stick that back on. I'll do that in a minute. So yeah, butterflies aren't the theme, but I've just decorated the bag and some of the products with these little butterflies that I die cut out, and I've just trimmed that flap with washi. And inside here is a lot of tiny tags, so they've all been cut out neatly, made of card, so they're quite strong, and they're just tiny tags. So I'll pop them back in there, and I'll put those there to stick back on in a minute. And then I've made this, and I've just got a thick piece of card and I've hand cut it into a tag shape, and then I've pasted this gorgeous paper on top of it. And a little sentiment there says we're all royal, and then you've got the bunting and a little bird cage and some birds and flowers and lace, and then I've put a nice royal pale blue double satin ribbon, and that's the back. I may put some washi tape on the bottom before I package that up. And then here is a row of some gems, some tiny like teal and some yellow, and they're self-adhesive. And then here it's just a little tiny like journal card, and then these are from the Hunky Dory boxes of cards, these journal cards. I've put several of these in, and I've put a little rhinestone there, don't know if it's picking it up. So there's butterflies again, although I'm saying butterflies aren't the theme. Here's a gorgeous card that I printed out of the Eiffel Tower, and it's got a postmark and some text. I love anything like that, and that was just some white card, so I'll pop that there. Here's another from the Hunky Dory boxes of cards with the butterflies. This is another thing I've just cut out of my stash, and if she's got a 1-inch circle punch, she can punch these out. Otherwise fussy cut them, otherwise leave it as a page decorator like that. Sorry for me going right in front of the camera. Here's a little card. This comes from, although it looks nothing like Safari, that comes from the Safari collection, like the little frame. I'm just going off camera a minute to get this envelope, it's slightly stuck. So I've just taken the envelope out. This matches the card. So the card's white inside, and that's the envelope, and that's like a salmon inside, which matches some of the flowers. So pop that up there. So as I say, my craft partner likes mermaids, so I put some foiled mermaid stickers in there, and I've also put, she likes unicorns, so I've put a nice unicorn with balloons there. They were packed in there as well. And then here's a little scrapbook. I think it's a 4x4, and I absolutely love that image of a man with an umbrella. He's floating in the air, and there's a village behind, you know, underneath. So I've done the closure of a large a large paper clip, and this opens up like this. I've put a bit of washi tape there, and it opens. So let me just run that. So I think these pages are about 4x4, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's seven pages of 4x4, and two of them have got, whoops, sorry, two of them have got tags. So so they're just plain tags, and that's made with the linen cardstock. And the book has got 3 tags and all tabs, and all the tabs match this green stripes. So, and on the other side it's exactly the same except for the cover. Now let me just show you, it's like an accordion, so the pages go like that. So seven cubes, and 2 tags. Going to put it in like that, so that goes like that. There's the 2 tags, all matching. That's how the pages go, accordion, and then that goes over there, and that closes it. So plenty of room there for photographs, and then two white-sided tags to journal. So say she went on a weekend away or something, this could be a single event photo album. There's enough place to put photographs and journaling. So that's that. And here's the other frame, the chipboard frame. You pop a photo underneath, and then you can glue it, stick them on the wall or in your scrapbooks, and you could even put one in here, the photo behind it, see. And I just check if there's anything else in this bag. No, and I'll just go through it. So what, you can take all these elements off and use them for other projects, decorating envelopes or whatever. She can actually glue that up and put a letter in there and seal it up and send that to a pen pal. That would be an envelope. She can take all these off and reuse them. These will peel off quite easily, so she'll have a flower, butterfly, mermaid, sentiment, ribbon, and 3D butterfly. So she can take them all off, or she can reuse this whole thing and put all her things that she has inside and wrap it up and resend it to somebody else. So there's all the goodies. Let me just go through it a little bit. There's all the goodies. Sorry that it's quite dark in here. And I do like presentation is everything when I do my craft swaps. Everything will be presented neatly in here. It will then be placed into a cellophane bag, and then it will be wrapped in nice tissue, and then this little tag will be taped to it, a gift for you, and then it will be popped into a padded envelope. So I hope my craft partner likes that. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.